Hey there, Cancer. Ashley here, and we're going to be doing your reading for the week of August 8th, specifically honing in on the energies of the 8/8 Lionsgate portal, which also happens to be taking place on the new moon in Leo. Now, I'll be doing a separate collective video on the new moon energies just to see what gets added to these more individual readings for each of the zodiac signs. Whoop. So stay tuned for that. That'll be going up this week as well. And what we're going to do is current energies, potentials as a result of the portal itself, and then any advice that your guides might have on what you should be focusing on at this time. We have had some interesting things going on with this particular new moon, which I'll talk a little bit more about in the new moon video, but we're seeing a shift in the lunation cycle taking place at this time. So we had a full moon in Aquarius on July 23rd. We are going to have the new moon in Leo on 8/8, and then we'll have another full moon in Aquarius on the 22nd of August. And so really the portal itself kind of feels like it's been expanded out a full month's time. So you might already be feeling some of these energies. We'll just kind of see what comes through. So Cancer, week of August 8th. And so far the readings have been pretty cool. I think there's good info coming through, specifically on the advice from the guides. So we have the Seven of Cups, and I'll show each one of these to you. The Emperor and the World, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. And then finally the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Alright, so in your first row we have the Armadillo Spirit. So this is current energy. And it says, set healthy boundaries. And with all these cups here, this could very well be a love situation. We'll kind of see what else comes through. We've got Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, King of Cups. And while the King of Cups here could be another water sign energy, I intuitively feel that this is you just deciding to kind of be really careful with any sort of offers that might be coming in, or even who you're offering your love to, likely due to past issues that you have experienced. So let's get some clarifiers on this row. So for the Seven of Cups, we have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. We're getting the Star. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, any of the water signs, Libra, Gemini. I think you're attempting to decide whether or not you're going to accept some sort of offer of love, an apology. Someone is coming forward And this could also be you deciding whether or not it's worth it for you to offer up your cup to kind of heal a situation that might have been sitting in troubled waters here. Let me get one more set here. See if we can get some more info. 10 of Cups here with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So really kind of deciding what your unique picture of happiness looks like for the future, and whether or not this other person lines up with that goal, that visual. And also kind of deciding, you know, whether this cycle just needs to end with this person. King of Pentacles. So could be dealing with a Taurus as well. I think also trying to determine if the offer that's coming in is genuine in nature, right? So if you're in a situation where you're dealing with likely a past person, now this could be a new person. Could be that right now you're single and trying to decide if you want to put yourself out there in the dating community. And we have the 7 of Wands with the Star and the King of Cups. With the King of Cups, you know, he typically represents a person, male or female, that is very, very intuitive and very much in control over their emotions. They can also be kind of holding those emotions in and keeping them a bit hidden, especially with this 7 of Wands here. So with the armadillo spirit and just setting healthy boundaries, I think what's really going on here is you determining what it is that you want for your own happiness in the future, and trying to decide if whatever this offer of love or apology that might be coming in is actually genuine, if it has any roots, you know, if it's a stable thing to rely upon. And I think for now, you're kind of sitting in this energy where you want healing. You definitely want there to be hope for something, but I think you've also learned some lessons, and you're deciding that it's better to stand your ground and support yourself rather than just being a completely open heart that you know, allows anyone to come and go as they please. So in the center, so this is the potential energy, we have chaos and conflict, and it is the master number 33. We also have the Emperor, the Page of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. I do feel like you're really going to be focusing a lot on work, money. Perhaps you're experiencing a promotion. Perhaps you're already in a position of authority. This could also be an entrepreneur type energy. But with that chaos and conflict, the thing that I'm noticing, other than things just really speeding up, and that's sort of the energy with this August time period anyway, is that we're starting to feel things actually move forward, and it's happening quickly. So that would contribute to that chaos sensation. But what's happening here with this zebra, if you can see it, is he's sort of painted like he's a giraffe, and it's starting to like come off and reveal his true stripes underneath. And so it could be that you're really just kind of focusing on coming out and coming into the world and presenting yourself in a way that is uniquely you and authentically you. So let's get, yeah, the Emperor's getting the Seven of Swords. So that to me is sort of kind of going off on your own, a lone wolf kind of energy. So that feels very entrepreneur-like energy there. Page of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords. And with the Eight of Pentacles, we have Judgment. Kind of deciding where you're wanting to focus. And I think you're doing this as a result of things not working out so great in the past. You know, there being pain and heartbreak in the past. I think you're wanting to manifest something for yourself at this time. Now, with the Emperor here and this first row having been very love focused, this could very well be a divine counterpart situation where the masculine has sort of escaped the scenario and kind of leaving you with some heartbreak and trying to decide if that's something that is going to work. If it comes back to you, do you even want to put in the effort? So let's get one more set here of clarifiers. Queen of Wands. Eight of Wands. There's that speed. And the Six of Swords. I think you're deciding to move on and on your own. At least at this time with regards to this relationship. And I think that's forcing you to really work on yourself and build your own new, more solid foundation for yourself. And that's not just in work, but also just working through the heartbreak that you've experienced, building your confidence, and kind of rebuilding your own ability to manifest from a higher vibe place as a result of something that crumbled to the ground. In this final row, we have the Avenger. And this is what your guides are wanting you to focus on. And because it's in the upright, we look at the light attributes. It says, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. So I think you're really like taking everything that's happened in the past and you're being asked to stand up for yourself and do what's best for you. And I think you're already, or will be during the portal, working towards that on your own. It's where you're naturally forced to go as a result of things breaking down. But I think your guides are wanting you to see how you're worthy of happiness here. We have the World, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Walking away from a cycle that's ended and walking towards your happiness. And doing it because you deserve to do so. So let's get some more cards here. Sort of walking into and towards the sun. It's interesting because typically the Eight of Cups in traditional Rider-Waite has someone walking into the night with a full moon, and this one is walking towards a rising sun. So I think you're coming out of the hardest part. Yep, with the World, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Independence. The Eight of Cups. The Nine of Wands. So defending and standing up for yourself. And defending the choice to move towards your own happiness. Ooh, I love this. The Knight of Wands with the Nine of Cups. So you're really getting fired up and you're being encouraged to get fired up about your own happiness and building your own, not only independence, but abundance of self. So not just money related, but that's clearly involved here. Definitely a lot of focus on work. But the Nine of Pentacles is also, you know, keeping more for yourself than you might have in the past. Really caring for yourself. Taking better care of yourself than you might have in the past. So your advice overall is to really chase after your own dreams and desires. And to use this time of chaos and conflict, while everything's kind of up in the air and spinning and being crazy, while it may feel stressful, that's often the perfect time to make new choices, go towards something new, because everything's breaking down anyway, right? It might not feel fantastic that that's happening because, you know, we do have, you know, some overwhelming heartache here. But I think on the other side of that is a lot of good. So let's get you a couple of cards of advice. Just some additional notes for yourself. Some advice for Cancer. And we have guides. Your spirit guides are there to help you. Communicate with your spirit guides today. And really a lot of, to me, you've got 3 and 33 here. You might be seeing a lot of 3s, but I think that what you're supported right now, you're really, and you might even be seeing those numbers. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled for signs and stuff to help you feel more supported, because you're not alone during this time with all this crazy that's going on. Balance. It's time to find balance in your life. What's most important to you? Exactly. Ooh, I love it. You have abundance. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. And we just talked about that with that 9 of Pentacles. So I do think the month is going to be fast and a little bit crazy, but I think you're going to find that on the other side of it is a lot of good things. So I hope that was helpful, Cancer. Make sure to check back for the new moon collective energies, and I'll be doing mid-month August readings. Those will be live next week. So thanks for being here. Please like and share and subscribe. Join the community, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.